The 80s had a lot of great music that defined the decade and changed music history forever. It was a time when hair metal ruled the world and felt like an unstoppable force of rock and roll nature. And it's here that power ballads started to slowly take over and dominate the charts like no other genre could, while selling millions of records. Power ballads were the heartbeat of the 80s rock scene. Every band felt like they had to make one, especially when they had big hair and a large female fan base. It was interesting because a lot of these guys projected a tough and hardcore vibe, presenting themselves as rebels that wanted to break society's morals and conventions. So when they did these slower tracks, it either worked in their favor, showing that they were still regular people, not out of touch with reality, that also had a soul and a soft spot. It made them more relatable because no matter how tough you are, every person eventually experiences some darker moments in their life and just wants to find a way to release all of that darkness, or at least someone who's willing to listen. These ballads, aside from the romantic ones, often had this exact sad tone and subject matter.
If I scream, could anybody hear me? If I smash the silence, you'll see what fame has done to me. Kiss away the pain and leave me lonely. I'll never know if love's alive. He was a young boy, he had a heart of stone. 18 in life, you got it.
Even though power ballads are usually associated with the 80s and especially hair metal, not every song or band had to be part of the glam scene or be a metal band. In fact, the genre itself didn't even originate in the 80s. There are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to power ballads, with most people thinking that they had to be sad, depressing, slow or romantic songs. And there definitely is a huge collection of songs that did fit that category and were perfect for when you had a date or knew you would get laid. You'd play some Whitesnake while getting closer and closer to your woman, surrounded by wine and candles, while the neon lights of the 1980s provided the perfect atmosphere.
I should have known better than to let you go alone. Is this the love that I've been searching for? 'Cause it's really got a hold on me.
But not all power ballads had to be romantic songs. They usually had a certain sad or desperate element and tone, but they could also be highly motivational or even positive. There are songs in that genre that you probably have listened to many times without even realizing that they were power ballads.
Here I go again on my own. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi, and I've been given a script to talk to you about drugs, rock and roll, having fun, a good time, and all that good stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, drugs is not a part of my everyday routine. It's not everyday fun. It's not good for you. All right, so listen, think twice before you do drugs, because there ain't no winners out there doing it.
What I personally love so much about the genre is that these songs offer a really nice break between all the heavy stuff you usually hear on a metal or rock album. I'm a massive headbanger and thrasher, and I love me some good Metallica, Anthrax, Wasp or Judas Priest, but sometimes you just need a break from all the constant shredding. It's nice to just listen to something more relaxing or sensual because it also calms you down, and that's exactly what power ballads were originally designed to do. When they came around, no one expected them to dominate the charts in the 80s the way they did. Power ballads also defined a lot of moments in people's lives. School dances, mixtapes, or late night drives alone or with your girlfriend. They were songs that stuck to your memory even if you didn't want them to. What also made them special was the way they balanced image and emotion. You could have a guy in leather pants, makeup, and dripping in hairspray standing on a stage with smoke machines going off, and then he'd pour out a love song that sounded like it was tearing him apart on the inside. The contrast made it work because, at least before the genre got oversaturated, it felt real and different. It was raw, over the top, and completely sincere all at once. It's not just about making a sad song, it's about going deep inside your soul and trying to communicate your darkest feelings and emotions.
Not born with a great body. It takes a lot of hard work, sweat, and sacrifice. I'm just not another pretty face. I have thoughts, dreams, and desires I want to tell you about. So call now, and we can share them through phone affair. It's great one-to-one conversation.
$4.99 per minute.
And don't let this body go to waste.